Hi there, today I'll be doing my demonstration speech on the new iPhone 5C. It just came out about a month ago, 2013. It's the latest and the greatest, as magazine.com said. This particular phone, it's very user-friendly in my opinion. I've got a 70-year-old grandmother that actually has an iPhone, and each iPhone that comes out, they get more and more integrated with user-friendly. Everything is basically self-explanatory. Like literally, if you need to go to the calendar, it says calendar. Excuse my nephew, he's over here beside me pulling on my pants. I got my audience here, my mom and my other nephew, Logan. Mom, if you'll show yourself.
Oh Lord, Richard.
You need to show yourself so that... Okay, it's okay. And then of course my nephew, he's over here playing with it. But let's get started. So to demonstrate this, I'm going to take this is actually my mom's iPhone. We all have the new 5Cs. The 5C is what they call the cheaper version of the iPhones. This one is $99.99 at AT&T, Sprint, C Spire, all the major cell phone stores. It's literally, I mean, it's very self-explanatory. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons on this phone. Most other phones have a lot more buttons, and it gets really complicated. With this phone, at the very top right here, you'll see the power and lock button. You press that, your screen goes blank. You press it again, it comes up to this screen. You can slide it. One simple motion brings you to all of your apps. And under every app, it's demonstrated. There's your phone, your email, your Safari, which is something as internet browser, your messages. Going into messages, it is really simple to use. The touch interface with this phone is bar none. Ever since the very first iPhone came out, a lot of Androids actually, the touch screen will lock up and you'll have a lot of issues. But with this one, you'll hardly ever have any issues. As Apple.com said it, that some of their engineers said that this is one of their best phones that they have come out with, besides the 5S. The 5S is $199. They're AT&T, C Spire, so on and so forth. But it actually is incorporated with a fingerprint reader. You press this bottom button right here, and you can download apps with it. No more putting in a keypad. No more putting in a password or any of that. But this phone is it has a front-facing camera right here at the very top. It has the earpiece right here that you can hear into. Then here on the bottom, this is the home button. Let's say you get lost. You're in, let's say, messages, and you don't know what you're doing. But you just press this one button, it takes you back. Press it again, it takes you back to the main menu. Double tap it, it brings you into this row of all your apps that are open. And this is actually one of the easiest phones to save battery on. Actually, all you have to do is just flip it up. Each one, flip it up, and there goes all your apps are going away. It saves you battery, gives you more time to do what you want to do. This is actually one of the first ones that come out with FaceTime. FaceTime is an Apple word, so no other company is really allowed to use it. You can press FaceTime. Excuse me, sorry, my nephew's being a little loud, he's not but 2. Anyone else that has an iPhone, you just go through here and it automatically shows them. So you click on a name and it brings them up. I'll actually click on my name and my phone is sitting over there on the counter and you'll hear it ring. And what it does is you can, actually I can't even call my name, my mom must not have my name in here. But, yep, there it is. I'll call it, this is what it does. It says my name at the top, and you hear it over there ringing. Get it, Logan. Pick it up. Answer it. Answer it. Okay, and And then now you can see my nephew who was talking to me. He's sitting right there. Okay, so I'm going to hang up now. Alright, but you can either use the front-facing camera or the rear-facing camera. This one is equipped with a 8-megapixel dual cone camera. I'm not really sure the specifications of that, but it's the camera on these. A lot of photographers will actually use these to take professional pictures. They just everything about this phone, in my opinion, is just awesome. My mom's actually holding another Apple product, which is the iPad Mini, and then I've got over here my Mac, my home PC, or my home computer. I mean, you know, if you want to connect with music, if you want to connect with photos, I mean, here's your photos. It's awesome. I mean, you know, everything that you could ever think of that you would need is on this phone. You can literally, if you don't have it, you can get it. They're, actually now in their music section, they actually have their own something called a radio. It's Apple's personal radio. And as you listen to different music, it learns what you listen to, and it will start getting attuned to who you are. Something else that's really, really cool about these devices. In the very first iPhone they came out, which was the iPhone, just a regular iPhone, you know, back then it was just awesome. It had I'm sorry, I was trying to call. It had everything that this one has, basically. It had the sun buttons and everything, and on the side right here, these are your volume down and volume up buttons, and this turns it on silent. Very, very easy. Also, something else that most phones don't have is if you swipe up, there is a personal flashlight, an alarm clock, calculator, camera, take pictures. Then here is also AirDrop. AirDrop is something that uses Bluetooth to send pictures, videos instantly. Okay? Then it has your music, your controls, and right here is your brightness of your screen. Right above that is the airplane mode, which turns your phone off, won't let it vibrate, won't let it ring, won't make a sound. Wi-Fi turn on, turn off, Bluetooth turn on, turn off. This is something also really cool. Do not disturb. Apple come out with that if you're sitting there and you don't want to be disturbed, you turn on Do Not Disturb, and only certain people can have your phone ring if you let them. It's really, really cool. So your phone will only ring for that specific person, like if you have an emergency or something and someone needs to get a hold of you. You can set it to where if someone calls you 3 consecutive times, it will actually ring and wake you up. Okay, this right here is also something really neat. It locks your screen. So when you turn it sideways, it doesn't go sideways. But now that it's unlocked, I'm going to go to a picture, and it'll turn sideways. But if I have that on, it's not going to let it turn. I find this to be very awesome when you're playing games and so on and so forth. Also, this is the front and the back is the front is a 720p HD camera. Then the rear is a 1080p HD camera. The rear will take pictures, let me show you, so that you can actually, I can sit right here. Mom took this one day. You sit and you can zoom in and it's still clear. Okay. They've come out with the iPhone, iPhone 3, iPhone 3GS, iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, iPhone 5, and now iPhone 5C and 5S. The 5C, which is this one, is the cheaper one. It comes in the different, you know, pretty colors and everything. Then there's the 5S that comes in gold, slate, and I think gray. I think it's like a metalish color, and all around it, it doesn't come in these pretty colors. But yeah, that's my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned more about the iPhone. Thank you.